Hello everyone, my name is Freya and welcome to my broom closet. Today I want to talk about 5 ways to do divination as a closet witch. Divination is a very important, even fundamental practice to all witches. It's a great way to gain insight on a situation, decisions in any area of your life, and even determine the outcome of a spell, whether it's a good idea to cast a spell or not, anything like that. So divination is very important, but how can we do it in the broom closet? I know when I was in the closet I had a lot of problems with tarot cards. My mum actually discovered my tarot cards and I got a very great talking to. It was not a good time for me. Since then I have learned a lot more about how to be successful in the broom closet, and so I've come up with actually 5 ways to divinate secretly. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? The first way I have is to use a pendulum. You might have seen like super witchy ones in like shops or on Instagram, social media, but they do not have to be like actual crystals like this one. They can actually just be necklaces or even just a ring on a string. I've even heard people using like a needle attached to a thread, anything that has like a weight attached to, a freely swinging, chain or string, anything like that. Pendulums can be really easily improvised. The easiest way is just, attaching a ring to a necklace chain. You easily have a pendulum everywhere you go just by wearing it. And also the great thing about improvising a pendulum from things that you wear is that the pendulum really gets to know your energy. So in order to work successfully with a pendulum, it has to be kind of in tune with your energies and your frequencies. So just wearing it is a really good way to build up that relationship, I guess. These pendulums are great because all you have to do is just take it off, hold it in your hand, and it will, begin to swing by itself as you ask it questions. To anyone else, this can kind of just look like you're playing with your necklace or anything like that. So pendulums, great for closet witches. The next suggestion I have is playing cards or poker cards. So as you may know, playing cards can actually be quite closely matched up with tarot card meanings. There are some differences, of course, because with playing cards you lack the major arcana and also the knight court card, but for most of the cards you can directly match them up. So pentacles are diamonds, hearts are cups, spades are swords, and clubs are wands. So you can just really easily match up the meanings. Use an app if you need a reminder of the meanings. An app I really recommend is Labyrinthos. There are a few others as well, but that's the one I recommend most. For the most part, you can directly match up the meanings with tarot cards. I am aware that for some especially closeted witches, like in very religious families, can't even use playing cards because they are associated with gambling, of course, and so you might want to use another alternative. And the important thing to remember is that literally any deck of cards can be used as a divination tool. If you play Dungeons and Dragons, there's a Curse of Strahd Tarokka deck which can be used for divination. You can use any kind of card deck from any game or tradition. You can use oracle decks, which some people might not approve of, but they tend to have better, more friendlier energy compared to tarot cards, so oracle cards can help. I've even seen and shared like a little meme tweet on using Uno cards to divinate, which sounds very silly, but if you actually think about it, it could actually work out. They're all numbered, so you can use all the numerology meanings, and they're coloured as well, so you can also use the colour associations. But this particular meme that I found was about drawing the +4, which is like a bad card. It seems silly, but it can actually be used as a system of divination. The third way to divinate in the broom closet that I have for you is to collect little charms and trinkets and then use them to divinate with. I'll try and do like a little video demonstration But basically, if you have like a little tin or a bag of little charms, like little metal embellishments, coins, buttons, just random stuff, what you can do is you can gather them all in your hands, think of your question, like what you want to divinate on, and then you kind of just shake it and throw it out in front of you, and then you can make a reading from there. This requires you to put in the work to make up your own system, because you have to assign your own meanings to each object that you have. But this is great because these little charms are so tiny, they can be easily hidden in just a tiny sachet bag or just a tin. It doesn't have to be big. Related to this is any sort of natural objects as well, things like bones, sticks, twigs and stones to make divination readings. If you're ever like out on a walk in nature by yourself, this is a really good excuse for closet witches as well. You know, you just want to get a breath of fresh air, exercise, go on a walk. So you can go on a walk by yourself and you just gather up like twigs, stones, maybe even animal bones, and you can make a divination reading in the exact same way I described with the charms. So you can determine the outcome of a situation or a question depending on the shape that the objects make and how they look in relation to each other and things like that. So this is a really good one for closet witches because it's just a bunch of natural objects just strewn on the ground. It doesn't look like anything to anyone else. The fourth divination method I have for all of you is to use playlists. Any kind of like algorithm that randomly shuffles things and chooses things randomly can be used as a system of divination. We're kind of getting into the more cyber magic, tech witchcraft kind of stuff here, but if this vibes with you, this can be a really good divination method. So all you have to do is gather up a playlist of different songs that mean different things to you. I might even link playlists that I came across. I think it's meant to be like a tarot meaning playlist, just a bunch of songs that correspond to different tarot cards, but obviously it works best if you make the playlist yourself. Then all you have to do is, you know, ask your question just like you would with a tarot card, and you know, just click shuffle on this playlist and there is your answer in the form of a song. Perfect method for closet witches because you're just pressing shuffle on a playlist. Like, how is that witchy at all? The fifth and final divination method I have for you is going back to basics, just meditation. Meditation is in essence just taking quiet moment to yourself to clear and open your mind. Once you've meditated successfully, you really leave your mind open to receiving messages from the universe and your deities and any spirits you work with. So definitely don't forget about the basics. You can receive images in your mind, hear different thoughts and voices, and kind of gain insight on any situation. Why I suggest this as a broom closet practice is because meditation is kind of a good thing to do anyway, just in terms of mental health, especially mindfulness meditation. It can be used as an excuse, you know, telling your family that you're gonna practice meditation so you can calm down and improve your mental well-being, things like that. Meditation can also be practiced just before bed, so whilst you're trying to go to sleep. You can take a few moments to meditate or even listen to a guided meditation. I really recommend this app called Insight Timer, which has meditative music and also guided meditations. Meditation can also be practiced in the shower or the bath, so if you literally never get a moment to yourself, you have zero privacy, you should at least get it in the shower, right? So you can do meditative showers. This is really great for especially emotional healing because the water element is really assisting you in those shower and bath rituals. I will link some resources on how to do shower and bath rituals below in the description. Definitely don't forget about the basics. Meditation is a great practice for broom closet witches. And so that pretty much concludes my video. I really hope that this gave you a few ideas and helped you out. If that was so, then give it a like. Comment your own broom closet divination methods, you know, ones that work for you. I'd love to know what works for you. If you need any more information on just anything in the broom closet, then visit r/broomclosetwitch on Reddit. There is also a link to a Discord server on there that you can join and meet other closet witches just like yourself. But with that, I hope you enjoyed. Please stay safe, and I will see you next time. Blessed be.